Some things exist simply to be. Others exist to be used. The real trouble starts when something that simply exists also happens to expose the shoddy nature of things meant for use. Nobody much cares for the truth when it shines a light on their own poorly laid foundations. Convenience, after all, is a much softer pillow than accuracy. And fewer people complain when they sleep on it, even if the stuffing is lies. A small, rusted nail, ignored by the hurried builder, lay in the dust of the workshop floor. Its head was bent, its point dulled, and its purpose, it seemed, was long past. Above it, on a sturdy beam, sat a much larger, shinier nail, driven deep into the timber. This second nail, fat and proud, held a hefty length of soft, cheap pine in place, precariously but effectively. The soft wood, for its part, boasted of its strength, creaking with every passing tremor, convinced of its own structural integrity. "Look at you," the large nail sneered, its voice a metallic scrape. "Useless. Can't even hold a feather. I, on the other hand, support. I endure. This grand timber, this resilient plank, it all depends on me." The softwood, feeling the large nail's grip, puffed itself up further. "Indeed. A strong support for strong material. We are a testament to reliability." The small, rusted nail, from its dusty perch on the floor, merely watched. It had seen countless beams, countless nails, countless planks. It had seen what truly held and what merely pretended. Its own bent head meant it could no longer be driven straight, could no longer affix anything firmly. But it could still discern. "You call that strength?" the rusted nail finally rasped, its voice surprisingly clear despite the rust. "That wood flex is more than a drunkard's promise. One good knock, and it'll split like kindling. And you'll come right out with it, big as you are." The large nail quivered with indignation. "Blasphemy! I am essential. This wood is fine. It serves its purpose." "Its purpose is to look adequate until someone inspects it," the rusted nail retorted, its dulled point seemingly aimed at the hypocrisy. "Your purpose is to hold it long enough for the structure to be sold. Neither of you cares about what comes after." Just then, the workshop door swung open with a bang, and a heavy hammer fell from a shelf, striking the cheap pine with a dull thud. The softwood groaned, then splintered with a sickening crack. The large nail, indeed, pulled free with a soft tearing sound, uselessly flopping onto the floor beside the now broken plank. It lay there, stunned. "See," the rusted nail said, not a hint of triumph, merely observation. "The truth of the matter always comes out. It's just that most prefer it to come out after they've walked away. Truth, in its unvarnished form, often threatens the carefully constructed illusions of stability and competence. Those who profit from maintaining these illusions, whether they are that strong but ultimately flawed components or that materials pretending to be robust, will always despise the entity that simply observes and states the inconvenient reality." The small, rusted nail, unable to be used in the conventional sense, became a pure observer, and thus, its utility shifted from physical application to undeniable discernment. Its very obsolescence made it immune to the self-deception of the functional. Its only remaining function was to see things as they were, a function rarely appreciated by those invested in how things appear. Some truths are like bent nails, useless for construction, but perfectly capable of pointing out a flawed foundation. The Filiarium reminds you, what is convenient is rarely what is real.